After a long time we are back in our kitchen and we want to try out something. So today I'm going to do the coconut roti, which is quite famous in Sri Lanka. Like every country, they have their own flatbreads or a roti. In this part of the world, in the Asian countries, we have the rotis. Um, so it's quite simple, but we make it with a little twist. So what we do is to flour. Now this is for my whole family. That's why there's a lot of flour. So I have used some Scotch bonnet chillies and some onions, chopped onions. You can add more. You can add some vegetables like carrots or some cabbage, whatever. And you can replace this. I have just used all-purpose flour. You can use any type of flour. And to that I'm going to add some salt and some chili flakes because my family we like it a little bit spicy. So enough salt and a little bit of chili flakes as well. So I use Scotch bonnet, so that is quite spicy, so you have to be very careful. And then I'm going to use some grated coconut as well. The more the better. So if you ask me how much, so let's say for about a cup of flour, you can go with about 1/4 cup of coconut, grated fresh coconut. And the twist which we do is we use the thick coconut milk as well. So it should be very thick and should be creamy. As you can see, it's quite thick. Not a lot, but just a little bit. So what happens is that it gives a much more creamier and a much more tastier, right? And also water should be added just enough to combine everything. So after putting your flour and the milk and coconut and other spices together, you can make a dough like this, and then take a small piece of the dough. Your hands must be flour so that it doesn't stick as well. Anyway, the dough doesn't stick much, but to prevent it from sticking further, and then put some flour onto a bowl, and you can flatten it out. So this is your coconut roti, which needs to be fried on both sides on a not exactly deep fry, but just a little bit of oil, and then we have to fry it. So I will show you that as well. This is a very hot pan, so to this particular pan I'm just adding a little bit of coconut oil, not too much. And then I'm just going to ladle my and that's it from the roti. So while the roti is cooking, I'm going to make a curry for that. So to that I'm going to have some coconut milk, and into this I'm going to add some onions. This is basically an onion curry, so it's not chopped, it's sliced, and depends on how many people you're cooking this for. I'm cooking it for about 4 people. Some onions, some green chillies. These have been cut like this. To make it less spicy, you can deseed all the seeds so that it will be less spicy. I'm also going to add some curry leaves and some pandan. For the spices, I'm going to use some salt, some Sri Lankan unroasted curry powder, some turmeric, and a little bit of chili flakes as well. And this is going to be cooked for about 5 to 10 minutes until we get a nice. So we've come back with our prepared stuff. So earlier I made a coconut curry using onions, and this was the roti which we made. So This can be done cut into nice shapes if you have a shaper. You can use some kind of circular round, like a pastry cutter or something, and make beautiful shapes. But I personally can. You can enjoy this in any way you like. So you can go savory or sweet. So here are some of the ideas. So you can have any kind of a jam which you like, or you can have it with some butter and some marmite. And also, we also normally have it with a side of chili paste, like thing called lumineris. So that is this over here. Or you can have it with even sugar and butter. So you can have it any way you like. And I also have some curry which I did earlier. So normally we cook in clay pots. So it's easier to store as well. It will preserve the food as well. So hope you all make and enjoy.